Well, I moved to the Broadmoor neighborhood in 2016, but in 2018 it was sort of an unusual summer because until that time we hadn't had any hailstorms. But in the summer of 2018 we had two. The company who actually did my roof made a few mistakes, and I learned a few lessons the really hard way.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing, and today we're going to actually get to talk to one of our customers. This is Lisa, and Lisa has what I would say is a very compelling story for homeowners who are dealing specifically with insurance claims. So what I'm going to do is just kind of let Lisa tell her story. So Lisa, why don't you go ahead and kind of start us off in 2018.
Okay. Well, I moved to the Broadmoor neighborhood in 2016, but in 2018 it was sort of an unusual summer because until that time we hadn't had any hailstorms. But in the summer of 2018 we had two. A lot of roofers came around the neighborhood. The company who actually did my roof made a few mistakes, and I learned a few lessons the really hard way. I did meet Tracy of Homestead Roofing at that time, and he gave me a bid, and I thought, well, Tracy's bid is higher. And I really like him, and I think he'd do a great job, but I ended up going with a company whose bid matched what my insurance company told me that my roof was worth. And since I was a newbie to the process, I thought, well, I don't want to come out of pocket for this, roof. I'll just go with the roofer whose bid matches what the insurance company told me. But what they didn't tell me was that the insurance company really didn't give me a fair estimate of what my roof was worth and what it would cost to replace what I had. And I learned a lot of new terms like valley flashing, ordinance and law, impact resistant shingles. And so the first roofing company that I hired did the roof really quickly. It actually looked really good until I went up in my attic and I saw large pieces of broken boards in my decking. My house was built in 1951, and those boards are obviously pretty brittle and dry. I could see the sky from the inside of my attic, and so I freaked out basically, and I called the company, and I got into a big thing. I didn't want to pay them the balance. They threatened to put a lien on my house. Actually, I think they did. They had a lawyer call me threatening to sue me. It's a fact, and I think what homeowners really need to know is that when the roofer gives supplements to the insurance company, eventually you will get to the point where an estimate like Tracy's matches what your roof actually is going to cost to fix the right way. Once I realized that I could see the sky from inside my brand new roof, I thought that's probably not a great thing. So fortunately, Pikes Peak Regional Building helped me enormously in holding the contractor's feet to the fire and getting them back to rip off every single shingle and replace my roof. It took 2 years and a file about this thick of letters back and forth to all manner of insurance companies, lawyers, and the roofer eventually did come back under a lot of pressure from Regional Building, who to this day I really appreciate their help. I mean, really a roofer could fix those breaks, but in this case they didn't, and the shingles were already down. They tried to convince me that they could fix it from the inside, but every time they came back to fix it, I realized they literally did more damage, and I just thought, I just put on a brand new roof that's supposed to last 25 or 50 years, and I can see the sky. So fast forward to 2020, the COVID summer, another hailstorm, and the first person I called, the only person I called, was Homestead Roofing, because I knew that Tracy, he actually had helped me quite a bit process all the information. I knew that he would know a lot about what actually needed to be put on the roof and how to work through correctly with the insurance company to make sure that I didn't have to come out of pocket and all the supplements would be covered. So now I have an amazing new roof, and it was a really simple process. Homestead Roofing did all the work directly with my insurance company, and I'm super happy with that. I think it looks amazing.
I told you that was a compelling story. Now, what are the lessons that came out of all this? Lisa, what's the one major thing that you learned?
The most important thing I learned is really not to take the first estimate from your insurance company, and to really work with your roofer to make sure that all the supplements are covered, to check your policy to make sure you have, if you have ordinance and law, make sure you get everything so that you're not dealing with a big problem like I had.
Yeah, so if you're dealing with insurance, there's one kind of important rule of thumb to keep in mind. No matter how many roofers that you talk to, no matter what their estimate says, the price is always the same, because all you're paying is your deductible, right? So it doesn't matter what all the different costs are, what all the different estimates are from the roofers. Your cost, your out-of-pocket is always the same, because that's all you're required to pay on an insurance claim is your deductible. Don't bother trying to get 3 estimates. Interview roofers, find out who you're the most comfortable with, and that's the person that you need to go with. Lisa, thank you so much for doing
you're
this.
welcome.
You've been
No, I really
great to
appreciate
work
it.
with, and
Yeah.
the fact that you're doing this video for us, that's great too. So if you got any questions, be sure to give us a call. Our office phone number is 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, lots of other educational blog articles and videos. If you like this video, please give us the big thumbs up. Leave us a question. We read and respond to all questions that we get on our videos, so leave us a question down in the comments section below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when we've got new videos. Until our next video, I'm Tracy Bookman with Lisa Sacco. Thanks for watching.